it is Crystal with Pineapple Papers, and it is May I Scraplift You? So, this is a series that we do all the month of May, and we decided to keep it going all year long, so we do it on Saturdays. So, it is Carina and Moira and Alex and Adam and Sandie. And so today I am scrap lifting Carina. So super fun. I have like this list of layouts that I want to scrap lift from her. So she may make an appearance in May as well. But I love this layout from her. It's kind of a 1/3, 2/3. And I'm using I believe this is Marigold. No. Heritage. This is the Maggie Holmes Heritage Collection. And it can be used for anything. Like, this is definitely not a heritage photo. Now, the hotel we stayed at could be considered a heritage hotel. It was in South Carolina, in Charleston. It was super old. Very, I don't know if you would say boutique-y. Not our typical, but we didn't book the hotel, so this worked out great. So they provided slippers, and so my husband put on the slippers, and I took his picture, and it's super funny. So I am doing the 1/3, 2/3. I am using kind of like almost like a ledger-ish graph type blue paper for my background. And then I really wanted the floral to stand out because it is absolutely gorgeous. So I layered the floral with a stripe and kind of a tone on tone for the upper 1/3. Now I'm taking my photo and I am matting it with 2 different papers. Now the first paper I'm matting it with, I really wanted to use as my background because it almost looks like the carpet in the hotel that we stayed at. But I didn't have a full piece, so I figured the next best thing was to mat my photo in it. And I added the same interest detail to the matting as Carina did. So she has that torn to the bottom of the photo mat, which I think is perfect. Like, I feel like sometimes I just get in the rut of like, mat my photo, mat my photo, mat my photo. And I forget about all the different kinds of fun layering that you can do when you can mat a photo. So you can add just the littlest bit of texture by tearing one side so that it's not all straight edge. You could just tilt that mat just a smidge to make it have a little bit more interest as well. So there's a lot of things that you could do, but sometimes it's just, you just get so into the groove of matting the photo, and it's a nice, perfect little mat around. So I love that I could be inspired by this layout and remind me that, hey, why don't you just tear that paper? Because it adds a ton. So she has some florals on the top, which obviously I'm not going to do a ton of that because my paper is floral versus hers, which is more of like a cardstock. And then she added the florals. So I'm going to add stuff, but I'm not going to add florals. But I do want to mimic that, I would call it a cluster underneath the photo. So she has a spot that's like a journaling spot, but she doesn't journal on it. It's just got, like a saying. So I grabbed an ephemera piece and it says small but important details, which I thought was just funny. And then I added like a prize ribbon, and it says you're one of a kind. And then I'm going to add 2 other ephemera pieces. One is a floral that matches pretty close to the upper floral pattern paper, and then a vellum piece that's like a wreath. And then I'm trying to find something to bridge that gap. So right now I have an ephemera piece. That's not going to stay. Partially because there's too many words. It's like words on words. So I find this chipboard piece, and it's like a stamp, but it has a beautiful black and white floral. So I go ahead and put that there. And then she has this great little cluster down in the bottom left-hand corner. And I want to do something like that as well. So I found a chipboard house. It could be a hotel. We're going to call it a hotel because I'm at a hotel. So I'm going to stick that down there. And then I need something to kind of pop it off a little bit. Give it a little bit more dimension. So I'm looking for an ephemera piece. This one is not correct. It's just too blocky. So you have the blockiness of the house. So then I found the sticker, and the sticker has just some florals, and the florals coming out from behind the house look much better to me. And then I add a little bit of like a frame ephemera piece. So that's going to kind of do it for that little, we're going to call it an embellishment cluster. And then she has an awesome long title. Now, she is from Sweden, and I just love her. So in our message group, like when we're chatting and it's late and she's like, yeah, it's like 5 in the morning. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm so sleepy just thinking about it being 5 in the morning. But she is such a trooper. She is just such a sweet lady. And I feel so blessed that she has joined our little group for May I Scraplift You. So I love that I am scraplifting her. I don't know what her title says, but I'm going to use the thickers that come with this collection, and my title is going to be You Are Everything, and I'm going to put it in that same area. And then I am just going to finish off my layout with some sequins because I absolutely love them. So I'm going to do some in every cluster. I believe this is, I want to say Doggone Days. Something like that. If you need to know, I will totally find the sequin mix. And I didn't talk about the cluster on the top very much. So it just has a frame. It has a silhouette of a boy because it's my husband. A puffy sticker that says so very cute. And then a couple of die cut pieces and a chipboard floral. So I do have some close-ups here. If you have any questions, leave them down below. Make sure you head over and check out everybody who is playing along today and give them some love, especially Carina today, because I am scrap lifting or scrapjacking, as Sandie, who plays along with us, likes to say as well. So remember to wear your crown. We'll see you next time. Bye.